No flour for baking? If only there was a girl whose bones I could grind to make my bread.
Knock, knock, neighbor. Would you like to buy some cookies to support me and my cheer squad? They're delicious. They're reasonably priced. The money goes to a good cause and... Why'd you do that? You could have just said no! Okay, so my afternoon has taken a bit of a turn. I've been going door to door to try to raise money for my cheer squad by selling delicious chocolate-covered biscuits, but apparently some people don't appreciate that. Well, guess what? I'm taking your pumpkin. Now, I don't know who lives in this house, but I really feel like they could have just said, no thank you. There was no need for this whole trapdoor situation. Okay, yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you think there might be something a little bit more sinister going on. Possibly something to do with this beautiful woman, this green woman up in the frames. Who is she? Why does she have quite literal skeletons in her closet? Is she worried about the mushrooms growing out of the floor? Because that seems to suggest some sort of water damage or... Anyway, we've got more important things to worry about. Example, how do I get out of this stranger's basement? Yeah, that's definitely priority number one. I can try to figure out who the green woman is and why she's so upset about my cookies after I complete my escape. Oh my gosh, finally! Okay, some clues. Clues to what's going on. Some very confusing clues. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. What do we got here? Okay, I see a portrait of a military person up on the wall, framed with all their little medals. Not sure what that's about. Lots more mushrooms. This is a real mushroom, by the way. This is an Amanita muscaria, or its common name is a fly agaric. And I am a mushroom nerd, so I happen to know that they are quite poisonous. Do we think that the green woman is trying to poison me? Oh my gosh, what's happening in here? Oh no, she's not gonna like that. I've just broken down a door in her house. Wow, if she was angry at me for trying to sell her cookies, she's really not gonna love the destruction of property. I'm wondering if anyone else has had any of these difficulties while they were trying to fundraise. Leave me your horror stories in the comment section. Maybe you got bullied by a neighborhood squirrel who ate all of your bickies. Maybe you were trying to sell wrapping paper and you had one roll left and then you got abducted by aliens. Or maybe I'm the only one who's been trapped in the basement by a green woman. I'm just trying to crowdsource experiences. I'm just trying to feel less alone. Alright, what's happening in here? I like this carpet. Reminds me of seats on buses, but in like a good way. I am wondering if there's a bit of a pattern going on here though. I see pointy hats, I see broomsticks, I see some sort of potion. If you have any guesses about what this might mean, just leave it in the comment section. Whoa, I've never seen a spiderweb do that before. Sure glad I pulled this sword out of a stone like Excalibur and oh my gosh, it's the green woman. Well, this is awkward. You probably still expected me to be in your basement.
Yes, you'll make a fine sourdough.
I think I gotta clean the wax out of my ears because I could have sworn she said something about making me into a sourdough loaf? Surely not. But just in case, I will be trying to put as much distance between myself and the green woman as possible. Oh wow, she's still coming. I can't believe that every single doorway is covered in spider webs. When is the last time you cleaned this place? Wait, is she still there? Oh, I might have lost her. That or she is so offended by my jabs at her cleanliness, she's just decided to let me go. I do think it's for the best because I think I would make a really lousy loaf of bread. I just don't think it's appetizing. Who wants that? At least I'm managing to gather many pumpkins on my journey. If I ever make it out of here, I am going to make the most delicious pumpkin pie, and I am not sharing it with this particular neighbor. What on earth is this room? This looks really dangerous, and for like no reason that I can see. Like, what is the purpose of those rotating things? I'm gonna press this button. Hopefully it stops those things moving. Let's see. Does it do anything? Oh, there's more buttons. Okay. Maybe if I press all the buttons together, these things will stop rotating and I'll actually be able to get over safely. No, I don't see anything happening. Oh, wait. Are these couches always there? I don't think they were. I think the buttons might have lowered the couches or something. Let's see what this button does. Anything about a couch? Oh, yeah, look, it magically moves the couches. Wow, I thought I was just pressing a button, but actually I was summoning ancient magic. Look at them go. Wow, this is quite the development. I didn't know that I was able to do magic. Maybe the longer I'm inside of the green woman's house, the more powerful I become? I mean, look at this levitation action. I can't say that's something that happens every day. Oh wow, I think I made it outside. Or at least into some sort of garden. Might just need to take this watering can and see what's happening down here in the ditch. Grow myself a cute little beanstalk. Oh yeah, that's growing as if by magic. I might have become very, very powerful. I mean, obviously, I don't want to take all the credit. I'm not the one that planted this garden. It was probably the green woman, but it also kind of makes perfect sense that the green woman would also have a green thumb. She's like, yeah, I've got two. I was born like that. These beanstalks are pretty incredible. A perfect form of transportation. I really want to try something that I want to call the elevator. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's working. Just gotta stay on the leaf. Right and high. Except maybe not quite at the surface. I could probably jump up to the top if I can get on the other leaves. Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. But I made it to the watermelon patch. Gotta do my best not to damage any of the watermelons. I've already knocked down several doors in the green woman's house. If I also disturb the watermelon patch, I just do not think I am making it out of here alive. Thank goodness I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. If there's one thing I hate, it's an underground maze. Not interested. Oh good, another door I probably have to break down. It's gonna be really hard to plead my case to the green woman when she sees my trail of destruction. Oh my gosh, slid down on my face. Literally, what do you call this? What is happening in this house? Probably can't go up the stairs, can I? Oh no, that would be too easy. I gotta head straight for danger. The vibe is off. We've got a giant disembodied eyeball, we've got lots of very poisonous looking mushrooms, and don't forget the lasers on the floor. Personally, I'm most worried about the eyeball. What do we make of this, team? Thoughts? Theories? For example, do we think that's the eye of a giant, or do we think it's an eye of a regular-sized person that has been blown up very, very large? Personally, my theory is that it's the eye of a giant that the green woman acquired by growing those magic beanstalks out in the backyard there. I reckon she grew that beanstalk, and I think she met the giant at the top of it. I think she might have defeated him and stolen his eye. She might have used it so she could cast a spell to become all-seeing. That green woman might be more dangerous than I thought. Maybe I need to take her threats more seriously. Maybe she is gonna try to bake me into a loaf of bread. In fact, that seems like exactly the kind of thing that she would do. Oh my gosh. My brand new Kawaii Kunicorn coloring book is now available on Amazon. Follow the link in the description. All right, try that one again. What did they call it? Did it say troll face? I guess maybe that is kind of how it feels to be trolled online. You're just like minding your own business, and then this angry thing comes out of nowhere and just like body slams you emotionally. And also, like internet trolls, they're quite predictable. I think I can avoid this one by just keeping an eye out for when its eyes turn red, and I can like use these sidey bits here to hide. Might just go here, because I feel like it's due for a red eye. Is the troll getting angry, or am I waiting for no reason? Oh no, it's angry. Off goes the troll to troll everybody. And once they are safely back behind their keyboard, I will escape right in front of their very eyes. This whole situation is starting to get a bit ridiculous. I still have an entire piggy corn backpack full of cookies that I need to sell. I don't even know where my other teammates have gone. We split up to do different houses on the street, and they are definitely going to be wondering where I'm at. I gotta say, I don't think there's any way my friends would be able to guess what has happened here today. They're probably like,
Oh, Holly probably just went to go get a bubble tea, or Holly probably just befriended a baby goose.
well, surprise, surprise, I've been locked up in cookie jail by the green woman. I don't think anybody saw that coming, and also, lots of people seem to think that she's a witch. I guess that would explain her unusual choice of patterned carpet. I mean, it would definitely make sense with some of the magical stuff we've been seeing around this house. I mean, you saw the floating couches. That's some very suspicious, possibly witchy behavior. And look, I'm not necessarily a nosy person. My neighbor could be a witch, that could be their own business. But like, they just don't need to trap me in the basement. I am just trying to raise money for our cheerleading trip. What if we could just peacefully coexist and you obviously do not have to buy my bickies? What are the chances that we can solve this with a nice conversation? Or do you think we're going to have to do a boss battle? Because I would like to say that this can all be ironed out with a kiki, but I feel like we are moving in the direction of a boss battle. Would love to get out of this room. Oh, finally. And speak of the devil, look who it is. Oh, hey there. I was wondering if we could have a little chat. This isn't a chat. This appears to be a race. Are we really just gonna... Okay, yeah, we're racing. Sorry, does it look to anyone else like the green woman is wearing an udi? You know those like blanket things that you can wear? She's like a relaxed witch. She's like a casual witch. She's actually quite a slow witch. I am winning this race by a long shot, and this might surprise you. This is like my first time on a broom. Turns out I am an absolute natural and I am smashing it. This is a bit of a shock, frankly. Like, why would the witch challenge me to a broomstick race when she's obviously, like, not very good at it? Like, I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying that she's losing against a non-magical beginner, and that is not great. Into the portal we go. Was that a good idea? I'm worried I might have gotten a bit cocky. I think this might have been a trap. Why am I in the graveyard? It's not like great things traditionally happen in the graveyard. Like on the upside, I'm finally outdoors, so we love that. On the downside, I am being actively haunted, and I have to step on a gravestone in order to escape. That's not good. That's gotta be bad luck. Is someone snoring in the graveyard? Oh, just kidding. They're awake, and they're a witch, and it turns out they're evil. So, you know, the trifecta. Wait, I'm using a magic wand. How did I learn to do this magic? The entire time I've been in the house, I was getting more powerful. She's accidentally been training me for this exact moment. I like how I'm casting spells and she just like runs at me with a broom. Like, oh no, don't sweep me away. So Gal is on fire. Things have really and truly escalated. Oh, she's disappeared.
Or have I? I'll get you yet, Holly. I'll boil and bake you into a human bagel or something.